Hey guys, what's up? Kiraftw here, and welcome back to another episode of Ren'Py Runthrough. Now, in last episode, we played Sango. Ooh, that dank game, that was great, you know. So, as I was editing the last episode, I was through the beginning. As I click on 2005, and I skipped past this game. Amatire. Again, I still can't spell it. Amatire. And, ooh, the picture of it itself, just this little screenshot, looks like it had so much effort put into it. So the description of this game is: a ranger out in the woods, you're confronted by a young woman who determinedly asks you to train her. Now that again, the script retention straight away. And so I thought, you know what? It's a great game to play, you know, show people how good this game is. So I thought, fuck it, let's do it. It's a bit of a mistake that I did there. It's fine, no one saw it, you know, because it was cut out. That's why no one saw it. Yeah, as straight away, bam, you know. Yeah, there's transitions, but click none. Oh, never mind. Still doesn't work. Whatever, but yeah, there's transitions in the game. You know what? Let's get straight into it straight away. Most people would say that the life in nature is both free and beautiful. So did I, once long ago. Most people are romantic fools who never went more than 2 days away from their home villages. But I did. Torvan Gillinor. I will myself, the swords already out of the sheaths, cursing myself quietly. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Alright, oh my god, alright, straight away, this looks like an amazing artist did this. It's like the way in Thor's took a picture and like, fuck it, dumb. All this wrong Google Images, typed in forest, wintry forest or whatever, I don't know. A girl, no, a younger woman, maybe 20, 25, stands at a small distance in front of me. How could she get that near without me hearing her? Have I gotten that careless? Are you Torvan Gillinor, the Ranger of Western Forest, the hero of the Battle of Deerleaf? Her voice is calm and confident as I'm facing drawn blades with nothing but an ordinary to her. Hero to the Battle of Deerleaf. I quickly surprised a grimace and must have heard more carefully. Her bearing is like her voice, calm and confident, like a noblewoman or a princess, and her eyes looked as if they have seen and understood more than a normal woman her age would see. I sighed quietly. Yes, I am Torvan Gillinor. And who are you, if I may ask? And for that matter, how did you get here? My name is Amatire. Fuck it. It's now Amatire, because it sounds like I'm saying Amatire, as in I am the spinny thing attire. I watch her calmly, waiting. She answers my look wordlessly, and then finally continues. That's not true. She said I'm Amatire. That's not wordlessly, is it? I have come to ask you to train me as a ranger. I stare at her, stunned. I'm not surprised, mate. Look at this. She looks fucking high. You have no idea what life of a ranger is. If you do, you wouldn't want to become one. I snap angrily. I doubt that. But whether it's true or false, I want to become a ranger. Living in the nature is not as romantic as you think. A hero has always dead people on his shoulders. Ooh, edgy. The girl, Amatire, doesn't move or answers. As her green eyes, yeah, look knowingly into mine. Ooh, baby. There's supposed to be all space, right? Straight away. Lovely little grammar there. Now let's save, shall we? Okay. So option 1. Alright. If she really wants to become a ranger, she'll become one, even if I do not train her. Maybe I can help her to stay alive. Or I have better things to do than teach these fools whose heads are full of romantic nonsense. Now, how they can kill themselves in the wilderness. You know what? I agree. You know, it's stupid. Fucking do something else. I see. She sadly says, her voice still calm. I shook my head and realised I was alone. Many years passed since then, and my life ran its natural course. I still guard the wild frontiers, however hopeless and futile it is, as it is my duty. I never again left myself to be fooled by the illusion. Though sometimes late at night I still wonder whether it really was just my imagination. That one encounter with the girl whose name was Amatire. End 5? Wouldn't that be end 1? Alright, Eternal Winters. Well, that was better than the first one, which was fucking put it in. That was fucking option 2. Alright, if she wants to become a ranger, she'll come one. Even if I don't train her, maybe I can help her stay alive. With a fluid motion, I sheath my blades again. Is that really your wish? Alright. She smiles and lets out a small sigh. Apparently, she wasn't as confident as she pretended, then bowed. Thank you, Master Gillinor. A title isn't necessary. Call me Gillinor or Torvin, however you like it. I tell her irritated. Thank you, Torvin. The girl smiles and bows. And no bowing. When I command you to do something, or not to do something, I expect that you'll follow it immediately without arguing, because both of our lives could depend on it, and probably will. And wait, and properly? What? And properly will. Or probably. That is fuck's sake. I seek the wisdom in your words and will heed them. Thank you. Good. With that on our way, how do you want to be called? Amatire. After all, that is my name. She laughs quickly in a happy voice and grins. I turn around, begin to slowly walk through the snow. Is that correct English? I don't think it is. Beckoning her to walk beside me. Fucking, was this main fucking PowerPoint? So what do you think you already know? Which skills do you believe you're already proficient in? I tried to like Dovin, my mentor. I tried to like Dovin, my mentor, when he asked the same question of me more than 10 years ago. Though I sound far harsher than I intended, she seems to understand it by judging her for her friendly smile. And so with the long sword and the bow, though not so much with the later. Right? Looking at her stance again, I nod. She walks like someone who mastered at least the basics of the forms, though I suspect that she is no stranger to advanced ones too. We will see what we can do with the bow later. What about knowledge of the ways of the wilderness? She drops her gaze a little. I don't know much. Her tone is somewhat reluctant, sad. Then she regains her spirit. That's what I want to learn from you. Oh, that's what I want to learn from you. I can fight, but I do not know when I should. I can protect myself when I bear steel, but avoiding the danger altogether is beyond me. Then I'll teach you that, for whatever good or ill it will bring you. Oh, alright, more transitions. We both walk in silence. There are many sayings what the purpose, the meaning of every ranger is. And what do you want to know which one is correct? She nods slightly. Well, probably all of them are partly right and partly wrong, because no ranger is completely like another. And we all have differences, though familiar, submissions. I, for example, have dedicated my life to guarding these forests, helping and protecting both the humans and the animals who live here, and making sure none of the creatures which come from the west leave again. Other rangers work to keep the balances in more civilized parts, making sure that a man does not oversee the needs of nature, and nature does not kill one man. If you also walk in the dark, lifeless places in the far west, trying to heal what is left there, though their main mission is to act as scouts when the history repeats itself. That's great, isn't it? But as one surrenders to the spirit, does not one also surrender to the darkness? I froze immediately. Why do you... Before I managed to ask my confused question, my eyes spy a movement far in front of us, towards us fast. Wolf. But if one surrenders to despair, does one not also surrender to the darkness? The animal continues to charge at us. Alright. A man who does not see the world with a clear mind, but lets his vision be impaired by despair, will see an enemy as a friend to be, which will seek to live but only to survive, and in the end he will kill which he could not save. Which, maybe 5 seconds till he reaches us. But one surrenders to despair. Does one not also surrender to the darkness? We'll see an enemy and a friend to be. Shit, alright, save. Defending myself against an obvious attack has nothing to do with surrendering to the darkness. She's right, I nearly forgotten it, the wolf is not my enemy. Let's go with that one. The wolf is not my enemy. It has never been, and now it will not kill me. Because it's a wolf, wolves are pretty cool, you can tame it. It still continues to run. There are always more solutions than one can normally see, blinded as we are. Alright, it's me, and I smile. Then the wolf passes by. Wait, what? Really? I thought I was gonna die. Looking over my shoulder, I gaze after the animal. "'Tis good to see your smile." Hey, the smile, the red smile. Ooh. Hearing her voices sounding differently than before, I look at Amatire. She too smiled, as she did before, but somehow she looked more alive, happier. And in her eyes, I jerk my head, looking forwards. We shall continue. We ran toward quickly, Amatire following me without a word or question. I look into the sky, trying to clear my head. Looks like there will be a snowstorm soon. I know she nods, though I didn't look at her. Then we should seek shelter, shouldn't we? Wrong voice. Her voice sounded normal again. Maybe it was just my imagination, after all. Has to be. Yes, we're going to a cave, I know. Not far from her. Why does she sound and look like her? I shake my head again. Oh my god. No, come on. Oh. It's like they went in MS Paint, got the fucking black fill tool, did that, and did a little bit of like a scribble here, a little bit there, did that, and fucking copied and pasted this motherfucker here again. Jesus Christ! Alright, so stupid. It is great though. It's a great story. I love it. Sitting there without talking, I think about the day. First, I'd be surprised by Amatire, who had gotten nearly into arm's length without any notice. Amatire. Right, so name change. Then she insists in becoming my pupil, and shortly afterwards reveals that she already knew enough about sword fighting, and only wanted to learn more about the wilderness and the way of the ranger. A while later she corrected me about one of the principles of our philosophy, about something I'd forgotten. No, lost. Suddenly a wolf appeared, runs towards me, and because of Amatire, I suddenly recognized that the threat I felt for it was made by myself. And while I was still in thoughts, Amatire had talked like Sanya, and when I looked at her, I saw something in her that I could not have seen. Tovin? She prods me a little. Would you tell me about the Battle of Dayleaf? Amatire seems to be a little nervous. I gaze into the storm, then nod. Sure. Taking a deep breath, I collect myself and then begin to tell her about what happened little more than a year ago. The orcs who live beneath the mountains came seldom out of their caves, and if they do, only in small groups most of the time. Sometimes, though, they gather in a large war party, breaking out of the cave and marching pillaging eastwards. That was the case in the autumn of last year, when an entire clan left their homes and began to attack settlements in the Blue Wind Forest. We were just a group of four: Gorn the mage, Roller, a warrior, and Sanya and me. That was a lot of ends. I paused, tried to concentrate and suppress unwelcome memories. Maybe I should have agreed. Shaking my head, I attempted to clear it. I continued with my tale. We spotted the bulk of the clan, nearly 100 warriors, marching directly towards Dayleaf, the largest village in the forest. Deciding we couldn't do anything alone, we hurried there, alarming the villagers, who then sent the people who could not fight farther east. Less than 30 stayed, determined to stop the orcs. So did we. We set ambush traps, fighting the way rangers fought the ages against the darkness, and when the orcs finally reached the village, they lost half of their strength, while they only taken minor injuries. The following battle, well, I don't really know how I should describe it. Tonight, it was as chaotic as any battle I'd ever heard of. Golem threw fire and stuck direction, while Roller made sure none came near him. I struck down the king of the orcs with my blades. Maybe intense story time. Ooh. After their leader died, the orcs began to panic and flee, just cut down by arrows. 90 orcs died, and only 10 of us. I stopped talking and gazed into the snowstorm. Ooh. Feeling Amatire's question dies, I sigh slightly and look away. Sanya was hit by an orc arrow, drilling through the heart. Whilst fighting with the king, I only heard about it afterwards. Ignoring the tears, I continue. There was nothing we could do. She was beyond our healing, so we buried her in the wilderness, as it was ranger tradition. So that be 2 words, not 1. That fucked my eyes. Feeling Amatire's hand on my shoulder, I ceased talking, quietly looking into the darkness of the cave. I'm sorry, Torvin. Clearing my throat, I start to say something, but stay quiet when she retracts her hand. That's why you reacted the way I did when I tried to explain it. Why? Jerking my head, I stared at Amatire. How do you know that I tried to? That's how you feel. Sometimes. Can't you too? Shaken, I nod slightly. So you closed your heart because you lost Sanya, who loved you. Sure, go for it. I'm not going back to it. Yes, I was wrong. You're a worthy friend. I say I tried, because I did try, but clearly it didn't fucking work. I looked down. I tried. Before I could continue, I feel a hand on my shoulders again. Gazing at each other, we sit in silence. The look in her eyes is back, but the time I don't turn back to but rather embrace it. After what seemed like an eternity, we sling an arm around each other and look into the storm. Slowly, I open my eyes, looking through the open of the cave. The storm still continues, and according to my time sense, it was still little before noon. Then my gaze drops upon Amatire, who still sits beside me, with our backs against the wall. Is it though? Where's the wall in this cave right now? Where is it? Like, I mean, you could have at least tried to make it through. Get some grey lines there. I could have at least tried. I met her just yesterday, but somehow I felt like I had known and loved her for ages. Pulling my neck, I kissed her softly. Good damn it. She slowly opens her eyes and smiles. Good morning. Well, noon would be more like it, because you slept that long. But good indeed. It doesn't. God damn it. It doesn't look like you had gone no much earlier, so you don't have any right to criticize that. How do you know? I might be awake for hours, maybe doing something to you while you slept. Well, do it now again, since I couldn't enjoy it. We both laugh. How long has it been since I laughed about such things? Or for that matter, has she just nonsense? Probably since day leave. Driving the thoughts away, I kiss Amatire again. The strobe seems to have become even stronger. For the first time today, one was mentioned as a serious topic. Yes, but I still hope that the storm will end tomorrow, or the day after. It should normally. If the gods do not will it otherwise again. I add sarcastically. Amatire looks up through the cave entrance and looks at me. You don't like the gods? Well, it is not easy to like or dislike beings who are immensely powerful, have such influence over us humans, but are seemingly ignoring us to the whole world. Sorry, my voice is changing, I don't know why. I mean, holy shit, right? What's wrong with my voice? I mean, most wars between humans are the result of quarrels between one god and another. Most catastrophes are also due to some god or another. She seems to think, and then slowly nods. I can see what you mean, but don't the gods also help the mortals? What about the Oversea Forest? It hasn't been married by an evil for thousands of years. Thanks to a blessing. Yes, there are gods who will try to help us, but they can never see it from our perspective, and more often than not, they harm more than they help. But I looked into the storm, pouring and somehow looked sad. I fear that you are right. Her voice becomes solemn, and even more beautiful than I had already. Please think about this hard, my love. Ooh baby, the romance. Ooh, I wonder if they got up to anything else, in the little cave that's dark, no one else will be there. A little bit of boom buglies, and a little bit of boom boom. Feeling undeniable love and unlimited responsibility at the same time. I nod slowly. A word without the interface of any gods, or a world with gods. Some of them who can feel like humans, some of them who are gods, Maybe was that a woman? Oh shit, that was her. Whoopsies. A world without magic, or one is which there is magic wielded by both light and dark, for healing and for killed. A world where every deed and every atrocity is to be blamed on the mortals, or a world where the gods stand beside you. She looks directly at me. The choice is up to you. I'll stay with you either way. Look at her beautiful smiling face. I ponder. This beautiful smiling face. Oof. If anyone else would have asked me to decide something like that, I would have laughed at the idea and suspect that the questioner was insane. But for Amatire, it's different. What I prefer? The world without gods or magic? The world with feeling God? I'd say the world without gods or magic. The humans may fail sometimes, but if we are allowed to grow on our own, someday we will overcome even our weaknesses. reassuring my decision and smile. The world without gods, cause else the human race. Oh, cause else the human race. Cause else. What a dickhead. Cause else the human race will never be able to go on its own, learning from its own mistakes and learning to avoid them. Then it'll be so, my love. Suddenly a bright light shines around her, and before I can react to it, vanishes again, while Amatire stumbles. I jump forward and hold her. Amatire, you okay? She smiles weakly. Don't worry, it weakened by it, by survive. How did you? We all could have done it, the whole time, but no one attempted it. I stare at her, flabbergasted. You mean, you are a goddess? Was, now a ranger in training, and in love, for that matter. She giggles, and I kiss her. That makes two of us, for the latter. Grinning, we kiss again. Turvin, do you remember this cave over there? Amatire, my companion, fellow ranger, and wife, point out an opening nearby. I mean, I wouldn't mind like a little transition to like 10 years later than shot on there. Of course, that is how we stayed during one storm. Quickly kissing her, I sling an arm around her. Why do you ask? You should know that I would not forget it. Well, she goes and pulls me along. And two, till death do us part. Well, guys, I'm not gonna continue. Actually, not now. I will, because I saved that already, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, well, guys, if you want to see the other endings, click on the download link in the description below, and you can download for yourself, and you can get all the endings if you want. Tell me in the comments if you got the endings and what other ones did I miss. Now, personally, my God, this game was absolutely beautiful. I was gonna cry halfway through it. No, it was. The art style was fucking atrocious. It was so bad. It's fucking stick people. But I feel like that was the beauty of it, though. You know, it was beautiful because it was stick figures. Though her simplicity made her beautiful. Also, why did he bother to get the fucking the pictures of snows and forests, but not a cave? That's a little confusing. But alright, whatever. Yeah, I think there was a few spelling mistakes in there. there was quite a few spelling mistakes in there. Oh God! But overall, I'd give this game maybe a two Amatire out of 10. Yeah, a 2 out of 10. That's not too bad. 2 out of 10. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not horrible. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, maybe leave a like. Maybe check out some other videos. If you like the ones, maybe subscribe. Maybe, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.